Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more GLA. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. And whoa, baby, the last game between these two players on this map with the same matchup, but today is the reverse. The last matchup was absolutely epic. They're so good that I saw a comment saying you have to watch the reverse, and there we go. We're watching the reverse. I already had it on my hard drive. We're going to watch it. Down in the south, we have the Green Beast. This time with a China tank. This is ViViD. All the way up in the north, facing him, we have the reverse of the last matchup, but this time the GLA is blue. The Blue Beast. No, we won't call him, we'll just call him blue. We'll call him blue because of the mishaps on the last game. This is the green, the blue GLA vanilla. This is MeRRy. Yeah, the mishaps in the last game, man. And even when I watched that back, like I watched clips of the replay back again, the floating of like 20k and the way he had like super weapons, but he didn't upgrade any of his tanks to get that speed upgrade, the shot upgrade, didn't make Emperors, all that kind of stuff, was a bit of a disappointment. In the end, spoiler alert, he did get wrecked by ViViD's masses of scud launchers. Like the last 5 seconds of that last replay was absolutely insane. But this time we've got a difference because MeRRy is now playing with the GLA. So both players are going for the captures. So ViViD's gone double barracks. Gone for the front supply, actually. He has managed to get a perfect supply placement on a crate, a single crate, which is very, very unusual. TNT there hits the flamer. That's a good start. Because those first flamers can be quite troublesome, let's say. Just flaming down the oil straight away. So MeRRy coming in. Thought he was going to put some guys inside of that building, but apparently not. He's not really done anything with that technical yet, but I think he's more worried about losing his oil over on the right-hand side. We've got a Gallon here stopping a sneaky tunnel from being built. And MeRRy's just hanging around, trying to stop what red guards he can. And he has saved his oil on 0 HP. It's literally on fire. Needs to get a worker over there and repair it. A second arms dealer going up for him. A GAT is headed into the base. Probably going to stop that worker. Scorpion is being prepared to stop it. Got some mines over on this supply, which does protect that dozer nicely. ViViD's pretty good at always like making his base like Sim City, making his dozer protected. And that's a perfect example of that. Technical could go around the back, I suppose, but probably less likely for that to happen. Technical's running around. Another tunnel going up on the right side. That guy didn't stop that oil, which is kind of weird. GAT here from ViViD. He could just one-tap that with the GAT, and that oil is dead. And MeRRy really needs to be repairing that, because that could come back to bite him later on. And he's also not got that supply. He's expanded over here quicker, I think like ViViD did in the previous game when he played the GLA. Helix now being prepared by ViViD. ViViD looking like the stronger player so far in this match, although MeRRy has more XP. I think it's mainly from killing them stray units that from the tank that are coming into the base. It's got 2 rockets on it. Could shut that GAT down pretty quick. 2 flamers, outpost, and a GAT pushing on the left-hand side. Several Scorpions are out to try and stop this. 2 Helixes being prepared. Pretty sure they're full already. That outpost causing some problems though. The Scorpions not quite dealing with them just yet and focusing on the other units. But that flamer has got in and actually shut down the supply. Helix is now coming in for ViViD, pushing on this left-hand side. There's only 2 quads there. 2 more quads get popped. Helixes are being focused. But yeah, 1 Helix actually goes down. ViViD bad target in there. He's actually left 1 quad alive. And now the next Helix is going to go down as well with a repop of 2 more quads. That's a big loss there from ViViD. think up until that point, ViViD was doing really well, but he's just lost 3 really expensive units, which are the elixirs. And MeRRy's still ahead in XP. Flamers here are going to go down as well. 2 more flamers down the middle. ViViD quite relentless with the pressure so far. 2 more flamers queued after that as well. Really trying to take down the oils. MeRRy's finally repairing that one on the right side. MeRRy's building that supply at a bit of an off angle. Just because you're building it later doesn't mean you still shouldn't get a decent place supply. That outpost might try to crush the worker just to keep him off that supply a little bit longer. Palace is already built and a market on the way. And yeah, ViViD's looking a bit like thin on the ground in terms of units. Like he's only got 4 units out. There's a TNT here, but it's not going to do anything. Not quite sure how he got a truck or walked over all the mines. And I'm also not sure why ViViD does not have his refinery once again. I've seen him many, many times on this map just not get his refinery. Somehow he still usually wins, even when he doesn't get his refinery. But yeah, man, 10% discount on all that stuff you've produced. All of that. That's like 7. You get 70 for that, 70 for that, 70 for that. Yeah, you get 70 for all of them. $70 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like nearly $700 there. Yeah. It's nearly 1,000 now that's rocked up. That you would have saved. Which is the same as you get if you capture an oil, you get 1,000 bonus. Okay, MeRRy's now got a nice line of defense along the map. He's made it more of a straight-ish line though. Kind of like a diagonal line. Whereas when ViViD did it, he tried to make like kind of a concave as the opponent would come in. You'd be surrounded by defenses. Hey, ViViD does have an Emperor out already. Another Flamer is taken out. So far, the defense is holding for MeRRy. It is kind of like Art of Defense, which means you defend against the oncoming enemy waves. Don't think ViViD will be making hackers. I don't think he should make hackers. I think he will go out all out on the units. But yeah, that refinery is really annoying me. It's in the back of my mind all the time. Another kill from another Scud launcher. Very nice. No autoloader upgrade from ViViD. He is spending all of his cash though. Ooh. Scud launcher with a nice hit. Kills ECM. Scud launchers from both sides now. This army is getting hit pretty hard. But there's a few Emperors coming in, and this army is bunching up very close to the GLA army. Those stingers and those tunnels should go down pretty easily. There's that Scud launcher there that's dishing out the main DPS. But you've got to keep it back. You've got to keep it back here. But ViViD is continually coming across the map. However, there is a Jarman out now, so he can snipe this stuff. But these Scud launchers really are holding the line. They just dish out so much damage, and like he's vet 3 now. So even just one hit from a vet 3 does such damage. Yeah, and that attack's kind of failed. I think this is all going MeRRy's way. Why is he killing that Emperor? Why doesn't he just take it for himself? Very weird. An instant nether 3 tunnels is exactly what the hard army does. Or maybe even a medium army. From the very beginning, hard army will just pick an area and just deploy like 3 stingers, or maybe even 5 stingers. Artillery does take out an oil. Don't know, man. ViViD's gonna need a different idea, or maybe he shouldn't have gone with them 3 elixirs in the beginning that didn't really achieve so much, because so far MeRRy's holding the line pretty convincingly. Scudstorm is going up. Only 4 workers collecting here. Would like to see a few more. There is a nuke out there. which has been beaconed straight away. There's a refinery still not captured, man. I think ViViD's going to capture it later and he's going to beacon it with a smiley face. That's what he did. He did play the set against Xcal once. Don't know if you remember that. But basically both times I don't think he got his refinery. There is a Jarman on a bike. Looking for a dozer on the sand. He finds the dozer, but he also finds some mines. Instantly goes down. Doesn't even detonate any of the mines. Just kills himself. So, yeah, no more Jarman. Okay, he's got autoloader upgrade. Comes in with a mix. Does lose one MiG, but what did he pick off for that? At least some RPGs and a Scud launcher, I think. That could be a TNT there from MeRRy. He's going to run into some units, though. Might still be able to hit the oil, but no, he goes for the units, actually. Gets a Battlemaster and an ECM. I think that's kind of worth it. Because you're getting the XP. There's a lot of XP gained from just one Battlemaster kill. You get 200 XP. There is a Scud launcher here by itself, though. Pretty sure that's going to die, though. The MiGs can either pick it off, or these tanks can just go close to it. Yeah, these are in a deadly position. They're covered by the anti-air, but then they're also protected by this line of mountains from the actual tanks. On the right there, MeRRy losing some stuff. Nice strike there from ViViD with the mix. Yeah, he's trying to gain this position here so he can do damage to these oils, which then forces ViViD into an engagement. I don't think he's so scared of taking this engagement, because here there's a lack of firepower. It's mainly these. If he can figure out how to take them Scud launchers out and then get close to these units, because his tanks are just way stronger than the ground army of MeRRy, minus the Scud launchers, I mean. Lois going to work disabling some of these Scuds. There is a Scud storm up now for MeRRy. Yeah, it is very nice how he's like not being scared to actually push forward a little bit and do damage to this tank army. It's actually quite impressive what he's doing. And there comes an Anthrax bomb as well. He's already level 5. Shouldn't kill those tanks, actually. Maybe it'll kill that weak one. But those should be mostly able to escape, I think. Mix coming in, though. But they do get hit. Yeah, MeRRy's got, like, what? 4, 5, 6, 7 markets. And 5 oils, if I'm not mistaken. ViViD sending a dozer down to his refinery. Is he now going to realize what's going on? We do have Emperors out now, so it's a very different game to before. And he is not going for hackers, so yeah, it's a completely different style. I prefer ViViD's style and approach. But saying that, he's having less success, isn't he? I think the previous game all stemmed on the helixes flying down the middle. Oh, GPS scrambled Scud launchers now. Yeah, they're very dangerous. Oh my god. You just see these rockets just appear and just start flying through the air. Literally didn't even see the units approaching. Whoa. Big damage raining down on the Emperors. But the Emperors are chunky tanks. They still got life in them. Artillery hits up on top of the hill, but that is a big miss there from ViViD. He's going to lose these first 2 Emperors. AP rockets is in play, which stands for armor piercing rockets. And they are armor piercing, these Emperors, but ViViD is pushing through. He's going to have a nuke ready to fire in 1 minute. He's pushing through, he has an ECM, so that bunker's doing less. And he's gaining some traction here. The MiGs come through, hit the... well, there's bomb trucks coming in now. On the Emperors, flattened 3 Emperors with the bomb trucks there. That is insanely close. Like, ViViD's so close to actually breaking through and doing some serious damage here. Could say he's already done some serious damage, but those bomb trucks there really did change things. Taking out 3 Emperors at that stage. ViViD's getting some veterancy now on these Emperors. Important for that one to survive there. So Vet 2 Emperor. Very close to death, but survives. Yeah, notice that the Emperors don't have subliminal messaging. You can upgrade it from the prop for the $500 upgrade that you would upgrade for any other China, and you would get it for any other China. But as tank, there's apparently a spelling mistake in the game's code that doesn't allow it to get the subliminal messaging. And I always thought, for balancing reasons, I thought someone had deliberately typed something wrong or just changed the letter in it just to check the balance and then just left it. Because otherwise, their Emperors are insanely strong with subliminal messaging because they heal twice as fast. Do they fire faster as well? I think they do. Nuke is ready to fire. These ECMs are getting very, very weak. Nuke hits the oil. Angry Mob versus Emperors. The Scud launchers are chasing this, and the Angry Mob is just tearing through the Emperors. But over on the left-hand side, I did not see this. MeRRy's had to fire his Scud here, surely. He did fire it here, but the Emperors are, for the most part, still alive. Just pushing in deeper into the base. These Emperors are living on the edge. Only 1 Emperor left now. MeRRy floating 13k. Obviously feeling pretty comfortable. Sort of 3 Scud storms on the battlefield. This Emperor's got a limited lifespan, I think, because there's an Angry Mob on the way. Scud launches on the way. MiG's coming in to support. Take out one of the Scud launchers. He doesn't have a GAT on that, so if that Angry Mob does get close, it's just going to get shredded. I even think if it had a GAT on it, the Angry Mob will eventually overrun it anyway if it gets close. ViViD spending all of his cash. He's literally on 2k. Angry Mob is now pretty close, but it's not firing. Angry Mobs are a weird unit. Generally, they have to get really close. It's because some people lag behind. I'm not even sure what's going on with that Angry Mob. I'm not even sure if it's been, like, run over or not. But this Emperor is still alive. He's going for the run over, I think. It runs over for a quad. But I think ViViD's fizzling out a little bit here. Because he's only running on his oils now, and he's still got a decent amount of oils. But you're against all these markets and that cash bounty that MeRRy's been getting. GPS scramble here on MeRRy again. Like, I think that attack from ViViD then was the best chance. I just think the second wave is going to have less of an impact. He's got less units out. Angry Mobs are a strange unit. It's actually these guys making the noise. Okay, Angry Mob versus the tanks, but the MiGs come in, take them out. So the next wave from ViViD will start moving in. But just imagine, he'd have 10% more vehicles, or roughly 10% more vehicles, if he'd have had that refinery, which could have been the difference between winning or losing this game. It still has a chance, but I think this is probably, surely the last attack now. Anthrax bomb coming in, but it's not going on top of the army. It's actually headed towards the base somewhere. Is it even going to reach? No. Scud launchers coming in again. MiG's coming in, trying to stop the Angry Mobs. And ViViD has been defeated. To be fair, it was a better performance there from the GLA, from MeRRy. And yeah, ViViD's tank. Even though I actually prefer ViViD's methodology and his approach, and he didn't make hackers, and he actually got some of the upgrades, like the autoloader upgrade, and he's made less nukes and more units. He didn't get the refinery though, but yeah, his method just didn't work out as good. I think maybe attacking on that left-hand side and losing them 3 helixes kind of decided it, whereas for MeRRy, when he attacked with 2 or 3 helixes, he actually busted through and actually started closing down the arms dealers, and that's what made it insanely epic. But yeah, nevertheless, that was still a really good game, so shout out to the guy that recommended to download this replay. It's really, really nice. Oil Rampage is the map name in case you wanted to play it. If you get Gen Tool, you just get it automatically. So yeah, GG, well played, and I'll see you in the next one.